and just a lot of lean meats, a lot of chicken and fish and veggies.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, trying to cut out the sugar.
Yeah.
Just eating better in general.
Yeah, cutting out that sugar will do it.
Yeah, and we are probably going to start trying to have another baby, and I didn't want to pack more baby pounds on top of baby pounds.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I'm not pregnant right now, but I'm just saying
I don't want to get. Double, you might as well be.
I don't want to get double.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now? You're on top of the table. That's a table. That's not a chair. Okay.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. When Hazel's that sweet, you don't need any more sugar.
Right. That's right. Hey, no. The answer's no. She gives me the cutest. It's like a polite smile where I think that she thinks that that's going to be the thing that.
Yeah. No, it mostly probably works, right?
It'll be fine. She goes like this.
All right. I got our music ready and everything.
Not climb on the table. No.
Ken, are you ready? We got less than a minute. Okay. Let me know when you want to start because we're already going.
Uh-oh. No.
She just wants to paint. She just wants to paint.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. That escalated very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? What happened to Hazel? Where is she? Where's Hazel?
That's hilarious now.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start the show. We'll start the show fine. All right, here we go.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Because you can't drink and talk at the same time.
Leave the conversation to us and order another beer.
You're listening to Texas's live
midday beer-centered show,
Liquid Lunch.
Liquid Lunch. Here are your hosts,
Catherine Contreras
and Josh Stewart.
Welcome to Thursday, one and all. Catherine, sorry. I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go with that one.
Noises. Are you trying to scare people? What's up?
No, that's next week. It starts next week.
Oh, okay.
Next week, yeah. Of course. Hey, Hazel. Hazel, my co-host today, along with her co-host, Catherine.
Yeah, I'm her assistant.
Yeah. Welcome to Liquid Lunch, one and all. It's Thursday, and it's the Oktoberfest time, so that's what we're doing. And we got a pumpkin, and I had a pre-show beer, and we'll get into
pumpkin and a pre-show beer.
Pumpkin and a pre-show beer, so life is good. Right over here, if you can see my knobby pumpkin. Can you see that, Catherine? Are you getting the feed?
No, I'm not on the feed, but
okay. This is where I say, hey, if you're at work and you just want to jump on the audio feed, you got some bonus today. Jeffrey and Jose know all about that, and they could tell you all about it. All about it. But, so it pays. It pays to listen. But anyway, welcome to the show. That's Catherine. She's in San Antonio.
It's Thursday.
How's San Antonio?
Alrighty. San Antonio is crisp. Can I tell you guys something that kind of sucky that happened in San Antonio yesterday?
Yeah, boom, go.
Okay. So I have to drive on a highway called Highway 90 to get my kids from school. And there's usually not really a lot of cars on it. And I didn't realize that I was driving through a construction zone. And I also didn't realize that I was driving 84 miles an hour. So,
there we go. Life's better now.
Okay, I'm back. So anyway, so I didn't realize that I was going 84 miles an hour. So I got pulled over for the first time in probably, I don't know, 20 years.
Really?
15 years. And you know how you know I'm about to be 40?
How's that?
I got an actual ticket.
Oh, no.
For the first time ever. I didn't get a warning. Yeah, that's a real ego killer right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what was the posted speed limit?
60.
And you're going 84?
I was going 84.
In a construction zone?
And I didn't even know I was going 84. Like, he came up behind me with his lights on, and I started pulling over because I thought he was trying to get to an emergency.
Yeah. Did you tell him
So
that?
I just, like, moved out of the way. I didn't even pull over all the way. And then he kept following me, and I was like, oh, my God. He's really pulling me over. And my son takes medication, and he has to take it to school. And you have to send the prescription bottle to school, right?
Right.
So I had taken out the school ones and put them in the prescription bottle and sent it to his school. And I had a baggie of pills on my dash. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to prison right now. But it was fine. He just gave me my ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Defines double in a construction zone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty hefty ticket.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, since I haven't had a ticket ever, really.
You're going to do defensive driving, right?
Can I?
I don't.
Probably, right?
If it's under 25, which it sounds like, if he gave you 84 and a 60,
Yeah.
he gave you 24. So I think you can. I think at 25 over, I think that's reckless driving. I don't
Okay,
know.
so I can
Not
do
that
that.
I'm an expert in it or anything.
But does that mean I have to go to court, right, to, like, request it?
I don't think so. I think you can. I don't know. I think you can go ahead and take it online, plead no
Okay.
contest or whatever, and
Okay.
send in your
That's
deal.
good to know.
Yeah. It's not fun. The defensive drive, even the best defensive driving is not fun.
Yeah.
They literally, they suck away your time. They know exactly what they're doing as far as, like, you know, it's not a get out of jail free, that your time is sucked away from you, but you don't
I
have
can't
to.
cheat.
Well, you could let somebody else do it for you.
But I mean, like, I can't, like, look the answers up online because, you know
No,
what I'm
you
saying?
have to watch the videos all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or you could go to one of the comedy club, you know.
I actually have a friend who's a comedian that does one of those, but then that means that I have to, like, schedule a day to do that.
Yes, and you have to go, and you know, I don't know how much leeway they have. I've been before where the guy, he was a comedian. It was at the Laugh Factory, not the Laugh Factory. What's the one? Yeah, maybe the Laugh Factory over here on 249. Anyway, I don't know how funny he actually was. I don't
Right.
remember laughing all that much. And he talked about taking karate and mentioned the word sensei. And so I'm like, you're not that funny.
No.
This is you. Yeah. So anyway.
This is your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of senseis or dorks, I don't know, either way, something like that. Oh, man. We'd be remiss if we did not welcome in our guru our sensei of tech, our pusher
Right.
of buttons, our black belt of banners and graphics.
Right.
One,
Our magician.
Magician of I can't think of another M word. One Kennedy. Oh, shit.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy.
Christopher, how are things?
What up? I just have you know, I want to point this out.
Yeah.
I kept my mouth shut.
You did.
Until.
And it worked. That's what I'm
Intel.
saying. It builds
Intel.
anticipation. That's what I'm saying,
Intel.
right, Catherine?
No, it
It's like
wasn't.
everybody's like, "Where's Kennedy? Where's Kennedy?" We've
wasn't-
seen him in the
Yeah.
wide shot, and then it's like, "Ooh," and then that's what you got to
Yeah.
let it. You got to let it work, and
eh,
yeah, you do. You just got to hold back.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan of holding
Listen. Let's pull up the chats.
Pull up.
People are
Yep.
I'm gonna say the anticipation. Jules alone was probably like, "Oh, finally." That's probably her reaction.
Was
Just
it?
saying.
I don't know. I
Anyway.
don't know if it was.
I think so. Well, today Kennedy put out a graphic yesterday, or put out a post, because he's a whiz with the marketing or whatever. And he made a post,
Oh.
About-
Our Liquid Lunchtoberfest.
which basically means we're just drinking Oktoberfest beers.
Right.
That's talking about. It's a huge,
Yeah, I didn't have an
huge,
outfit.
huge
I know
event.
that you guys
Huge event.
kind of.
Yeah,
I brought
Is
my
anyone
outfit.
dressed? Is he in his outfit?
Yeah, kinda.
he's wearing
Did you
shorts.
braid your hair?
No, hold on. Here, I'll show you. Hold
No,
on.
don't. This is where this things gets awkward.
No, it's not that
Let's
weird.
get awkward. Let's get-
It's not weird. I got an Oktoberfest shirt on.
Oh, that's just
Hold
the shirt.
Hold on, I gotta pull this up. I gotta pull it up because I'm not on the.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's a blue shirt that says Oktoberfest, and it's got some,
It's from. Oh, that is scary.
yeah, don't do that anymore.
I can do that more. It's from the B-52 Oktoberfest from Saturday.
Oh, did you went?
I did not go, but my better half went,
Okay.
and she brought me back this awesome T-shirt. Thanks, babe. And we got a beer on the beer table from B-52,
Oh, cool.
and a nice Marzen lager. otherwise known as-
Meritzen.
Oh, I think I've been spelling it wrong this whole time. Anyway,
No, you're spelling it right. You're just not pronouncing it. There's a difference. It's fine. It's fine. So there you go from B52. Catherine, next time you're in the Houston area, we got to go out to B52.
I know. I got to get into Houston.
I know, right? You do. And then let a little bit of Houston get into you. Through the beer is what I'm saying. Through the beer.
Okay.
The beer. That's what I'm saying. That sounded weird.
I mean,
inner dialogue doesn't always need to come out. I understand now. I do. I understand that. And that was probably not the best.
Need to be all the way in me.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying a little bit. Just like the beer. Just the beer. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Not anything inappropriate.
Well, it's too late.
Maybe. Maybe inappropriate, but, fun.
Well, I think it depends on your mood.
Yeah. Yeah. If
Is it Thursday?
Is it Thursday? Then you can
Is
totally
it
be
lunchtime?
inappropriate. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it is. So.
And yes, check.
Yeah, check. And I'm trying to pull up the...
Check, baby, check.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3.
Well, okay. So since we mentioned that it was the Oktoberfest deal, let's get into one of the biggest, most popular, most anticipated segments on this show. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is...
What you drinking?
Good.
And while the world is distracted by Capitol Hill goings-ons and all the...
I mean,
Flim
pins
flam.
and needles, Josh. I listened to it all morning.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I turned on the... Okay, so, here's the thing. When I left to get the beer this morning, I left the house without my phone. And it was a weird moment where I'm like, oh, can I remember how to get to the front of my neighborhood to the grocery store? Then I was like, of course I can. But I was like, what about music? Oh, I guess I'll just turn on the radio. Biggest mistake. So dumb. Are we doing that first? I thought we were...
What do you want to do first?
I kind of want to do beef. Well, okay, so my pre-show beer was the Oktoberfest. And it was fantastic.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, if you gotta run, if
1 second.
we got fingers in a light socket, it's all good. We don't want that to happen. The Oktoberfest. Hold on. Pick that one up and show it. This empty can here. That is a classic fest beer, just super drinkable. I mean, everything from Live Oak, their Oktoberfest is going to be just like everything else, which is going to be super classic. True to style, clean, well put together. They did they do a double decoction mash or a decoction mash, or maybe just a single decoction? Anyway, the fact that they did a decoction. You know what a decoction is, Kennedy?
No.
That's where you take part of the mash away, you boil. It takes an extra hour. It's a big deal, and they do that on this beer, which is the classic way you do it. And it is, it's a big deal. So it's a delicious beer. Is that what you just poured yourself? You ought to chug that to catch up. That's what you ought to do. Chug it. Delicious beer, right? How's that taste on your lips?
You want to see me chug it?
Yeah, do it.
I've never chugged a beer on the show.
Are you going to throw up if you do it?
I don't know.
All right, let's see it. Catherine? No, hold on. Wait till Catherine's back. Kennedy's going to chug this beer.
I'm going to attempt to.
He's going to
Right
chug
now?
this entire
Yeah, I'm going to
Oktoberfest.
attempt to chug this Oktoberfest.
You need some chugging music.
I
Hold on.
do.
Oh, wow, Josh. I
Perfect.
just pulled up the feed, and that is one ugly pumpkin, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that pumpkin's awful.
Yeah.
That's like a herpes pumpkin. What is
Yeah, it
that?
is. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll get into that in a second. All right, chug.
Black plague
All right.
pumpkin. Okay, go.
Chug.
All right, I'm gonna.
Chug.
There I go.
Here we go.
Attempt.
Chug. Chug.
I haven't chugged a beer in such a long. Hey,
Chug.
stop. All right, ready?
Go.
Are
Go.
is he shotgunning it, or he's just chugging
He's chugging
it?
it from a
chug
mug.
it.
Can you do it in one setting? No, he's shaking. I don't think he can do it. Oh, he's got.
Oh, wait.
What? Oh. Yeah, I did it. There you go. There we go. All right. Good job. Oh. That was what I say. Okay.
All right.
He did it, Catherine.
I
The
chugged.
entire thing. You did the whole thing.
I did.
Yeah.
I chugged the. You know what? I don't work today.
Oh. Well, we're doing more of that. You can crash on the couch. I'll just tell Kelly that you're here, passed out. It's fine. It's
right.
fine. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that is an ugly
yeah.
pumpkin, right?
Here, let's show.
Is that the first beer chugged on the show?
That's the first beer I've chugged on the show.
Okay, look at the pumpkin.
don't-
And you can't really zoom in with these cameras.
No, not really.
You won't really want
Oh,
to.
yeah, let's talk about that ugly pumpkin.
Okay. Okay, so when I was walking into HEB, they have all those
Yeah.
pumpkins outside lined up, like "Take Me Home," right? and they
Yeah.
had all the variety. And I'm like, you know what? I always start with the other ones, and I always kind of do this one last minute. I forget what these are called. These are called Knucklehead or something like that.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? Let's just grab it this time and go first.
Okay.
But it makes me want to watch Dr. Pimple Popper, and I want to pop all those.
Yeah, and it looks like some pictures they forced us to look at in sex ed.
Yeah, Kelly always brings that up. We didn't have to do that in Arkansas, but that seems to be a Texas thing, like with the
Where they forced you to
cauliflower.
look at pictures of STDs.
She can't eat cauliflower
Yeah.
to this day.
It's disgusting. It's really gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to do a quick shout out.
Do we?
Yeah, Dan just popped on.
Oh, hey, Dan.
Yeah, he wanted to remind everyone or let everybody know that October 14th, Growler USA at 6 p.m. will be doing a Oktoberfest / pumpkin / multi-beer focused bottle share.
Oh,
So
that sounds intense.
Well, that's a catchy title.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
like-
he does need a title. So October 14th, that is what, like a...
It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Head out to Growler USA.
There you go. All right. Good job.
Thanks for sharing, Dan.
Next week, next week we'll do some each week until at least Halloween. We'll do some pumpkin beers because I feel like pumpkin beers have been shamed. This year's it's open
Yeah.
open season shaming on pumpkin beers.
Well, I mean, every year it gets a little worse.
This is by far the worst so far. We're not even
Yeah.
into pumpkin beer season. It's already
Well,
been shamed.
When there's
Which
pumpkins...
I don't understand because they put all kinds of other shit in beer and nobody's shaming those.
Right? Maybe if they threw some glitter in it, they'd be fine.
I mean, they'll drink a bacon cheeseburger beer. They'll drink a chicken fried steak beer.
Yeah.
But don't put any pumpkin in there.
I don't know where it went awry. Here's what I think has happened with pumpkin beers. I think craft brewers in general, not all of them, but a lot of them have lost the enthusiasm for pumpkin beers because they're not new. And
Right.
they're a pain in the ass to brew if you're doing them right.
Yeah.
And so they're just like, just throw some canned pumpkin in there and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
this is
Which
not
we
ev-
know is not really pumpkin.
Right, and this is not everybody that does it, but it's it's a growing trend where do we really want to do it, and then they just quit doing it, so we don't. Here's what happened the other day. So I went down to my my local HEB, and the one right here by my house. I said it all the time.
Fairfield HEB?
Fairfield HEB. They
Yes.
do a bang up job. But I was like, hey, y'all got any pumpkin beers? Because I needed to make these muffins. I used pumpkin beer in it, and the look I got, he was like, yeah, we got some. Because I think they got burned over the last couple of years. They didn't sell quite as much
Right.
as they thought because it peaked, and then the backlash was strong. You know,
Right.
and so I don't think they're getting as much in the store anymore. I'm not sure who all's releasing what and doing all that kind of stuff. Of course, Pumpkinator will be out, but anyway, it was just an interesting deal. Although it could have just been the end of the shift, and he could have been like, "I'm just tired." Just tired.
Yeah.
But anyway, I used Dogfish Head pumpkin ale in my muffins.
Very nice.
And, they were delicious. I'll be making
Yeah.
more. So, anyway, that was my pumpkin deal so far. But yeah, the really, really good ones are few and far between. I'll be honest. Not all of them.
Yeah,
are
I
worth
mean,
drinking.
you hit a good one. You hit the bad ones more than you hit the good ones. But when you get a good one, it's the same thing for like coffee stouts or anything with chocolate in it. You know,
Yeah. Speaking
when
of,
you get a good one, they're so good. When you get a bad one, you're like, ugh, what is this?
yes, I think that might be it. That the bad ones turn people off all the way.
Right.
And I've also noticed that if you're not properly prepped for a pumpkin beer, like if you've had 4 or 5 beers before or something like that, and you're kind of full and you're like, well, I'm not really, I guess I'll try it. You're not going to
Right.
enjoy it. You got to be. It's got to be like number 2 on the list or something, or right
Yeah.
after a nap. I don't know. There's something to that, but yeah, you'll be like, I didn't enjoy that at all, and it'll kind of turn you off. So, but the reason I'm thinking of pumpkin beers a lot is my beer fridge, Catherine. It went kaput over the weekend, and I've got to try to fix it. I think I know what the problem is, but anyway, I had to move all my beers around, so I had to move them into my Keyser, and I had to move them into my.
Oh my gosh! So your beer fridge, your beers have to mingle with with civilian food.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
And I
rough.
realized how much pumpkin beer I had in my fridge. It's a lot because I've got
Oh, really?
pumpkinators from 2011
Okay.
and every year since, and maybe a couple of each.
Oh, I see.
And I've got the rum barrel version and the Bishop's barrel versions, and then there's a bunch of other stuff on top of that. And I'm like, man, it's a lot of bottles.
Yeah.
I was almost like, do I really want to save all this beer?
A lot of bottles to transfer.
Yeah. So luckily, I have 2 extra fridges plus our normal fridge, so it's fine.
Are you guys running a restaurant over there, or you just have a lot of refrigerators?
You can buy them for cheap, and I'm like, why not? But the one in the garage is mainly for home brewing, for fermentation chamber. But it can double as in an emergency. I just dial that temperature down. We're good.
We haven't home brewed in forever, so what are you doing?
I'm hearting our Twitter feed.
You're hearting us, dude.
Yeah.
Save some for later, man.
No, I'm good. I got stamina. And then the Keezer, of course, which will soon have kegs, but it's got 1 keg that haven't drank on it in a while. What are we? Hold on, I thought we were doing B52.
Oh, all right.
Let's do B52 since it's in a crowler. Catherine, we didn't even talk about what are you drinking? What'd you get?
Oh, well, thanks for asking. I have the Ghost Cow Oktoberfest from 9 Band Brewing.
Where 9 Band is in
Dallas area, I believe.
Yeah. No, it's north of Dallas, right?
Dallas area.
But it's north of Dallas. It's closer to
And I've never had anything from 9 Band
You
before.
have 2.
Yeah.
You had the Cactus Kolsch.
Cactus.
Oh, I have had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had that 9 Band on our show
Thank you guys for remembering my life
Oktoberfest.
for me. I like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm going to try this.
yeah, go for it. We're opening up the B52.
The guy, okay, so I get my beers from Central Market. So back off.
Ain't Life
Because
Grand?
the HB close to my house does not have a very good selection. They only have like big beer. They don't have a lot of craft beer.
Yeah.
So I go to Central Market and to get mine. And the guy there told me this one was especially malty and delicious. So I'm gonna take his word for it.
It's good.
He also wouldn't refuse to make eye contact with me, so I wasn't sure if I could believe him or not.
Did you have a zit?
Did I have a zit?
Yeah, like right in the middle of your forehead. That's why.
No, Kennedy, I'm gonna be 40, so.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the only thing. The only good thing about aging is that you don't get pimples anymore.
Yeah, I haven't gotten one in a while.
I still get it.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like it's so freeing, and then you realize that they've been replaced by wrinkles. So
Yeah.
No.
sucks.
How are you?
I need more.
And gray hairs.
Yeah, gray hairs.
You don't,
Or no hairs. Can you handle that?
Good. It's very rich.
Yes. So okay, yeah. Okay. So there's the spectrum of the See if Kennedy can handle that. Don't put that dirty can in my glass. Get that
You
out.
see that?
What are you
It's kind
doing?
of dark.
There you go.
That was lazy and unsanitary. Had your hands all over that.
It was funny. It fit.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call that funny, Catherine. You don't have to fill it up, just enough to get a taste. Or fill it up either way. That's fine.
That's not filled.
No, it's not. That's the problem with this big glass. I bought this, Catherine, thinking that's exactly what I need to drink out of for Oktoberfest. And you have to drink like 7 beers. Look at that thing. It's as big as my head.
Yeah, I like it. Actually, I think you should fill it. You should do like one of those suicide beers, like my kids do with like soda fountains.
Oh, yeah, just mix them all together?
Yeah.
This would be the style to do it with. Okay, so now
Yeah.
I'm automatically tasting differences between the Live Oak and this one.
Okay.
And this one, it's lighter. It's lighter. We're gonna need some information.
Definitely not.
It's that double decoction mash that Live Oak's doing, man. You can't go wrong with that. You ever double decoction mashed, Catherine?
No.
You ever seen somebody that has?
It's a little flat.
Well, it's in a crowler.
Yeah.
When
what
did you
if
get it?
that is? This weekend, Saturday.
Well, yeah, this is Thursday. 2 days is about the max for a crowler before it starts to lose.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. See what he didn't even know. Dan, yes, Nightmare on First Street is still pretty good. Not just pretty good. I'd say it's very good.
Nightmare on First Street is really good. Yeah.
He says they had a sour one.
Yeah, they had one. Yeah, I guess.
Is he talking? There's a sour pumpkin beer.
I've had one before. I don't know if he's talking about Nightmare on First Street.
Was Donkey Lady a pumpkin-y beer? I can't remember. No, it was like
apples.
cinnamony, apple-y. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which
I miss that beer.
Do you?
Yeah.
Interesting. It's yeah, it's one of those beers that's, shall we ever see it again? I don't guess. I don't know.
I'm guessing
No, I should have saved that bottle too, and I don't know why I didn't. I just took it for granted.
Yeah, this one. Are you chugging this one too? Kennedy's gonna pass out. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, I mean, he's
Isn't that
just
what you do?
chugging.
Isn't that what you do with Oktoberfest beers?
I don't think you're supposed to just like not taste them and chug them.
I had a few tastes before. Look, I'm watching the replay. Is it
Are you
dripping?
thirsty, or
Dripping.
are you
Yes.
feeling
Dripping,
dehydrated?
dripping,
Yes.
dripping. Yeah.
Hey, hey to everybody watching on YouTube. We got a few people.
Oh, good. Foamy head.
I don't know.
Foamy
It
at
doesn't
13.
say who it is. Catherine, what's your preferred viewing I don't know, channel, whatever? When you watch streams, do you have Facebook,
Like-
YouTube?
Like Pornhub or RedTube?
Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Is that what you're asking?
I mean, if that's
No.
your deal.
No. Okay. What's my preferred streaming provider?
Yeah, well, I'm saying if you're gonna come across a show like ours,
Oh, what would I prefer to watch this on?
or where would you most
I
likely?
guess
Well, we're not on porn.
It would be Pornhub.
We're not on Pornhub yet.
No.
Oh.
Can you stream to Pornhub?
Probably YouTube. It would probably, I don't know, I guess YouTube. Or, you know what I do watch a lot of stuff on? What's it called? It starts with a V.
Vimeo.
Well, I'm old. Look at that. Just like that.
VMix.
I can't remember what it's called.
Vimeo.
But stream, I guess. You stream stuff on it.
There used to be UStream. Remember UStream? It's still,
You know what? Not yet, but in the future, you'll be able to stream Liquid Lunch on Netflix.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
of course.
Yeah.
Jose says he can't watch, so he listens to the audio because he's working, which is great. Keep up the good
Oh,
work,
yeah.
Jose.
Vivo.
So we should actually probably do more imagery
Okay.
Vivo.
All right, Jose. This B52.
just for Jose.
Oktoberfest. It's a copper red-ish brown, and crystal clear lager.
It went down really quickly.
And it's malty and delicious. On your palate, it washes it in malty goodness. It makes you say, "Give me a bratwurst or a pretzel."
Ugh,
Yeah,
I miss carbs.
carbs are good. Beer's the only carbs I'm doing now. I don't want to. You talked about your slimming down.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I've slimmed down as well. This morning,
See that?
222.
Yeah.
222. Up from, I think, my peak weight when I started was 240 something.
Do you ever like wish though that you could just like not care?
Oh, and just get like
Like
fat.
the freedom in that, in
Just-
not caring.
No, because
know?
no, because when I know that I don't feel good. I feel good now.
No, I know, me too. Like when I'm a certain weight, I don't feel good. I feel gross. And when I get down to what I'm used to being, I feel fine. But I envy people because I like food.
Oh yeah.
I envy people. Like I envy crazy people because there must be a freedom in not knowing that you're crazy.
Oh sure.
You can just act out and lash out on every feeling and emotion. The freedom in that must be. It just must feel great.
I guess.
I
don't know.
To not have to be measured and controlled.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like the measured and controlled is just kind of it's a temporary thing as you switch over. Really, I found my happy spot. All I eat is steak and beer. That's basically it,
Yeah.
and it's awesome.
That's very like dude.
I know, right?
Yeah. I'm eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs.
Okay,
Oh.
I can't eat eggs anymore. I ruined
Oh, that's
my.
right. We talked about this. Yeah, you
It's the
ruined it
worst
for
too, and I
yourself.
love them too. I love them.
Yeah.
I just want to put like a heart, like a over easy egg on my steak.
Yeah, that's. So so let's talk about just for a second this like keto thing.
Okay.
I don't do that.
No.
I find it suspicious.
Do you?
Well,
I do. I think a lot of cheese and bacon. That doesn't sound healthy.
as soon as you eat one single carb, though, you blow up.
You blow back up. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
That's not
yeah.
entirely true, but
Yeah, well, Not
But,
entirely, but
I know you're being hyperbolic. I get it.
Sort
Like my friends are making tortillas out of cheddar cheese.
See, I don't like that.
So weird.
If you're gonna do keto, don't try to do fake. Don't do fake shit, right? Don't do low carb pancakes.
Yeah.
Nah,
Just eat breakfast sausage.
yes, just own it. You know, and then if you're gonna
just eat 3 pounds of bacon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're gonna go off the rails for a day or a meal, then do it and own it and be like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna feel miserable 30 minutes afterward, but in the moment, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
And then whatever, you know, all this fake. It's fake. It's like there's no pumpkin in that can. It's where it all started. You know?
Yeah.
Listen. We never did a deep dive into that, and I felt like we should have really done a deep dive, Vice style investigation.
Gone to the what is that? What is the company? Limmy's, Limpkins, Libby's. We should have done undercover. We should have gone undercover in like our white jump.
I could have gotten a job there, right?
Yes.
Put a camera, plant a camera somewhere on me.
Yeah.
We could have
try to get in as deep as we can.
Yes.
Could have went American Vandal on him.
Maybe. I haven't seen season 2. Have you seen season 2 yet?
I watched the first episode.
And? Well, you
have you seen the trailers?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any yet. I'm waiting because I know it's going to take me.
So apparently, this is on the trailers. The thing is, they're in a Catholic school this time around, and somebody made everybody shit in their pants.
Oh yeah,
shit their pants.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes, and I hate anything having to do with pooping or gas.
Yeah,
which is weird because I'm very like free with my comedy or like whatever, but for whatever reason, pooping and gas, I just like put on the brakes for me. This has gone too far. There could be like somebody ejaculating over an entire village of people, and I would be laughing.
Whoa.
But the minute I see
I'm gonna look that up.
To poop, I'm like, no, we've got to stop this right now.
Ejaculate, okay. Feces, not okay.
That's it. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
I don't want to see what you ate for lunch today.
Well, there's a lot of recreations of fecal matter in that show.
I'm
gonna assume they didn't actually shit their pants.
No, I wonder what they use though. What's stage poo made of?
I don't know.
Chocolate pudding, probably.
Maybe.
No, there's like some chunks in it though.
Melty chocolate.
There's chunks.
Refried beans have probably got a role.
Yeah, like
refried beans with corn.
Something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Throw some peanuts in there.
Or even chunky beans. But see, like all of this is making me want to throw up right now because we're talking about.
But you keep talking about it.
But that's a good way to cut back on your carbs.
It's like you can smell it, even if it's like on TV. Mm-hmm. But I can like smell it.
It's like when somebody gets kicked in the junk. You feel that, right, Kennedy?
I don't know.
I feel it. I don't know about you. I feel it.
When you see it, you're like, oh, and you get that sick to your stomach feeling. Yeah. Same thing. Mm-hmm. There you go. Come full circle.
Hey, so I have there's a beer related question somebody posted. Would you like to tackle this, Mr. Beer Guru? Yes.
Yes.
I'm looking at you. Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between a Fest beer and a Märzen brew? From Aussie.
Aussie. The technical specs I don't have here in front of me. But a Märzen is going to be darker, is going to be maltier, it's going to be bigger ABV. A Fest beer is going to trail off more towards the Helles, although maltier than a Helles. But it's going to be much more drinkable as far as copious amounts, that sort of thing. The original Oktoberfest, I believe Dunkels were the beer of choice, Catherine. Dunkels. And so now we've gone more towards Oktoberfest. You know, it skewed at some point. There was a schism in the Church of Oktoberfest style. And Märzen,
probably because Dunkels are a little bit...
they're heavy.
Heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, they're harder to drink. And Oktoberfest is a little lighter. And so that's probably more socially...
Yes. And
acceptable.
Once the commercial breweries got involved, they're like, we got to sell more beer. So if we're doing all these heavy beers, people can only have a few. But if you've ever seen like Beer Fest, have you seen the movie Beer Fest, Catherine?
It's just pounding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just over and a lot. So Fest beer, lighter, crisper,
Right.
lower ABV slightly, lighter color.
And if people want to reference those kinds of things, I think that they can go to the Brewers Association website, and there should be like a chart or like a thing where you can look up different styles of beers and what their characteristics are.
Yeah. Hey, what's Hazel watching?
Yes, she's watching 300.
She's watching Beauty and the
300.
Beast.
Did
she's watching Gladiator.
She was watching 300.
Are you not
She loves
entertained?
Carnage.
She's like, nah.
She loves Carnage. I had to
Yes,
move her to the other
yes,
room because she was
Sparta.
trying to drink out of the dog bowl, and that was disgusting.
Did she turn it on herself?
She's acting it out. That's what you can hear.
No, I know that, but did she turn the movie on herself?
No, I turned it on.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
You turned
I know
on
kids
300?
pick up on stuff quick, but
She's real
that's
smart.
gangster.
No, she knows how to use them. Like if I'm watching something that she doesn't like, which is mostly everything that I watch, she brings the remote to me to change it.
Yeah. Okay. Super
Yeah.
smart. That's the thing, like iPads and stuff with the fingers and the thing. The
That's
kids
weird. I was telling my kids the other day how effing weird it. I don't say the F word in front of my kids, but how effing weird it is that like they don't know. They will never know life without touchscreens
No.
or cell phones
Pretty
or
s-
like any of the. But like, yeah, it's so weird.
Our grandkids won't know anything that you'll talk to everything. They don't-
Yeah, and I don't like that. Am I the only one? I'm just so old
No,
that like I don't like having a conversation with devices. I want to type it out.
Oh, they do it. No. Shopping list. Have you done shopping list with Alexa yet?
No,
Alexa, add whatever to the shopping list. Okay. And then you just have your shopping list.
really.
Yeah.
I don't
see?
even like doing talk to text
No. You just tell her.
because then you have to go back and add commas and period.
No. It doesn't. It's not like that. You just say if you're in your kitchen and you got your hands, you're kneading some dough or whatever, whatever you're doing, or your hands covered in egg or something. You're cooking,
Yeah.
right? Or
Yeah.
chicken. You're handling chicken.
Bloody chicken blood.
Yeah, you're handling
down
chicken.
there.
You're seasoning it up, with good sea salt and some freshly ground black pepper and whatever else you like
Right.
to add to it.
Stuffing it with garlic and
Yeah,
onion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're like, "Hey, Alexa, add olive oil to the list," and she'll say, "Okay, olive oil's now on the shopping list," and you don't even have to wash your hands and write or type.
And then somewhere far
Oh.
away, there's a government official that's writing down olive oil next to your name.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter. They know.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
They know we use olive oil. They know it.
Yeah.
It's only.
I mean, they would not. Somebody the other day was telling me they don't use any of that stuff because they don't want the government listening to them, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like they would be so bored with me.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
If you,
I'm never running for political office, so it's not like they could be like, "Oh, Catherine said this." I'm like, who cares?
Well, if you did run for a political office, what office would you want to run for? What most speaks to you, and two, what would be your platform?
What's like the office where you have to do the least amount of work?
the district selectmen.
You had
I
that
would be
real.
like-
Hold on. How quickly did you come up with that? Do you study politics in your spare time?
District selectmen.
What do they do?
It's a made up. It's,
Oh, okay.
sorry.
I was gonna say that's
Did you ever watch the show Crank?
I tell you what, I was
Frank
class
Anchors,
president of my 5th grade class.
yeah. How did that go?
I did nothing.
Well, you're 50.
I'm really good. Here's what I'm really good at. I'm really good at getting elected.
Yeah,
I'm not very good at the follow through that happens
that's the problem.
after the election has happened.
It's two different skill sets. That's the problem with.
Exactly. One is public relations, bang up job.
And the other one is nerd.
Organization
Yeah.
and follow through, not so great.
That's the deal. That's why politics are retarded. Sorry, I shouldn't have used that word. I feel bad and I shouldn't have used it. But I'm
You
just
shouldn't.
saying. But it doesn't make any sense.
Check,
Stupid.
check. Somebody just wrote that down.
I know that's on the thing out
Oh,
there.
man.
But it's just dumb. It's
Yeah.
I can't. That shit.
You
I
know
apologize.
what?
I shouldn't
You know
have
what?
used
I had fun doing Liquid Lunch.
that before they canceled us.
We're canceled.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoy our last episode.
Yeah, no, I genuinely feel bad for that. But it's just politics, man.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I think at this point we're all just choosing the person that's least offensive to us.
Yeah.
It's not even that.
Exactly.
You know what I've done? I've checked out completely.
Well, you can't do that, Josh.
You can't do that. But I'm saying as far as like the arguments and like, oh, well, this person thinks it's like it doesn't
Right.
matter. They don't.
I tell you what, though, and we all live in Texas, right? And listen, it's no surprise, okay? I'm a little to the left. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make me an alien. Okay, guys, simmer down. I love using Beto's name in like
Who?
every sentence
Who?
because
It's who?
it works. Beto.
That's how you say that?
Beto.
Yeah. It's like it's
Oh,
Beto.
I haven't listened to anything, so I'm like, oh, that's Beto.
Oh.
I don't know.
I like to say like you Beto believe it. You know. I think that's funny. That's what I enjoy doing.
I just
That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that I'm hardcore Beto. It just means that I like saying that.
right. No, I don't know. I'm just like I question anybody that gets too enthusiastic about another person. Like,
Well, I mean, of course.
Here-
I mean, come on.
Like,
Everybody's got their issues.
well, I mean, I gauge it like this, okay? The person in my life who should be the most enthusiastic about me is my wife.
Right.
Aw.
And, you know, any given day, you ask her, hey, what's your opinion of him? And then, you
Good
know.
and bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, so if anybody gets above that about anybody, it's like, you read too
We're
much
living
into
in
a
a
person.
very hardcore black and white society right now,
Yeah.
where people are either all good or all bad, and nobody wants to be moderate anymore. Nobody wants to just be like, I don't know, you know?
I heard
It's super frustrating.
somebody it was a podcast I was listening to, but somebody said that if you could just get the two people on either side to sit down for like a 3 or 4 hour podcast and just have them, if they could completely just let go of all this, you know, the talking points and just actually talk
Right.
about a thing. And
Yeah.
people are like, okay, you can figure out within a 4 hour podcast, talk about like one, maybe two issues and say, all right, if you decide in the middle of this podcast, hey, he's made so many good points that you're like, you know what, you have a point there. And it's not called flip flopping at that point.
Well,
It'd be great. Just talk about an issue.
The problem is they
Yeah.
all have prepared statements.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't
and they don't
Yeah.
they can't, you know.
Why are we still doing this?
It's all prepared. If they have to, you know, speak off the top of their head, they're
They're
screwed.
Right, that's why this like the Catherine
They-
said. It's like
they
getting
want-
elected and doing a job, completely different things.
They won't give any real answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're still
right.
watching these ads.
All right.
The ads. They're on Hulu too. I'm trying to watch Archer last night at 1 a.m. and I got ads for
Yeah.
somebody, a comptroller or something. I don't even know. I can't skip past you.
The one thing I
Yeah.
hate talking about more than anything is politics.
We're not talking about politics directly. We're talking about our
Yeah, we're
disdain
not
for the
directly talking about politics. We're talking about the culture around politics right now.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
we're all in agreement right there. I think everybody watching is like, ugh. Let's
It's
talk
too
about
much.
beer. That's why
I've
we do the
actually
show.
stopped getting on social media for anything other than my business stuff because it makes me mad.
And liquid lunch.
Yeah, and well, that's his business. Liquid Lunch is business.
Business.
Business. Anyway,
Oh.
whatever.
Do we want to go back about
Is it what?
our more of some, just in case some of our viewers want to know about Oktoberfest?
Do they? You think they do?
I think they
I
do.
feel like it's Googleable.
I think they want to know some of our top picks for good Oktoberfest beers.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Suggestions, Catherine, for your favorite
that?
Oktoberfest beers.
Yeah, well, I mean, St. Arnold's Oktoberfest is really good.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what the page says.
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Well, yeah. What else do you like?
Okay.
What else do you like?
Some other good Oktoberfest beers that are out there. You know.
Those are mine. Freetown, Ranger Creek, St. Arnold. Yeah. It's delayed. Oh, you know what? I like the Argyle you have there at the bottom.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Snazzy.
See, I wish I
Makes
knew.
me feel like I'm the top of the sock.
You are.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
your top sock.
Yeah, you
You're-
may smell
Yeah,
like
I'm
foot,
the top sock.
but at least you're not as bad as the heel.
No, you don't smell like foot when you're top sock.
You smell the heel, or you smell the foot.
You smell it, but the smell's not coming from you.
Okay. And if somebody's taking a brisk walk, you're getting that wind as well because you're top sock.
Yeah.
True.
True. Okay.
True that.
I don't know that I've ever had Ranger Creek's Oktoberfest.
Good.
I've had St. Arnold. I've drank copious
Yeah,
amounts of St.
of course.
Arnold. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Retail, you can't really go bad with. Can't go wrong with retail.
we have.
By the way, shout out to Scott Metzger because I think it was his birthday, right? A couple days ago.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can chug another I can chug a Freetail.
We only brought one though, right?
Yeah.
You gotta split that one.
Oh.
I don't know that I've had it, but I don't remember it. That's the problem.
Oh.
There's a lot. Listen, and let me just full disclosure here, because I don't want to sway anyone or send anyone on the wrong path. I've had hundreds of Oktoberfest, it feels like. So when you guys asked me to pick 3, I just picked 3.
That's fine. I did the same thing. I didn't really pick my top.
Because I don't know. I've had so many of them that I don't even really remember what everything tastes like. So those are the 3 that I would say are probably pretty solid.
Yeah.
When we first started Interbrews, before it was even Interbrews, it was another name. We were like, let's do an Oktoberfest show. And we figured out, we had, I think, 10 or 12 different ones. And at that time, most of the breweries that we have on the table didn't even exist. Live Oak did, but the rest of them, Eyinger probably as well. It's been around since, 1810 or something. But other than that, there weren't, I don't know, we were going to get into this deep dive on what beers were. One, didn't know what the hell I was talking about, but 2, there's so many good ones. But if you try them side by side, it's like, what do you like more? I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. They're all good. I don't know how a GABF judge would.
Don't drink any Oktoberfest beers that anyone's maybe brewing on the street. Like in a trash can. Don't drink those.
Trash can beers.
Don't drink any that say they're brewed in the heart of Texas. Yeah. Don't drink those.
Chad Pilbeam brought up a good point though. St. Arnold's. Ooh. Yeah,
Whoa.
St. Arnold.
What?
I don't know. St. Arnold. It got what was it? Scotch beer, right?
Scotchtoberfest?
Yeah, it's in the Scotch beer category.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's not when you define these beers, they're not hard. There's not a hard line.
Yeah.
A lot of them are just named Oktoberfest. It's a weird thing. I'm sorry, I interrupted. I don't know why.
Is Chad watching right now? Did he enjoy GABF? Was that fun? Was it worth it? Was it no?
Yeah, no.
It felt like I didn't feel as much. I saw a lot of hype.
Yeah.
Going into it, and then it felt like it trailed off a little bit, and I didn't see a whole lot of people posting once they got there. So I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the video feed of the awards. We did have, I think, 12 Texas beers or 16 Texas beers.
I saw that a San Antonio brewery, Kunstler, won something. I have to go check exactly to see what it is, but let me just tell you why this is exciting, guys. Have you ever been to Kunstler?
No.
The head brewer there is a woman, the owner.
Go
Her
on.
name is Vera. She's awesome,
Yeah.
and she won, I think, a silver or something. I'm real excited about it.
Do you know any more about her?
Do I know anything more about her?
Yeah,
She's lovely.
Was she at another brewery before? What's her lineage?
She was home. Her husband started home brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Then he, I think, got deployed or something. And she had all this equipment sitting around, and she was like, I'm just going to try to do this.
That's badass.
And she just started home brewing and then opened up her brewery.
Oh, hold on. Chadford's calling in. Hold on, Chadford.
So, just real quickly, we have several, more than 3 female head brewers here in Houston.
Yeah, we do a lot. Hey,
Awesome.
not speaking of females. Hey, Chad.
Chadford.
What's happening?
How was GABF?
Oh, I'm still hungover. Oh.
Well,
You getting your electrolytes?
It's 4 days of carbohydrates and bubbles and 1 ounce samples, and you think 1 ounce will do you. It's like, just a little taste. Yeah. And you do that a few hundred times, and next thing you know, you're like, I got to go home. It's a fun trip, I got to tell you, but you do a lot of walking.
Oh.
There's not a lot of there's not like a rickshaw to just take you around everywhere. You can't ring a little bell or anything like that. And even when you say you're in radio or things like that, that's when they really laugh at you. They're like, oh, you want to ride somewhere? You don't have any money. You're in the radio. You're silly.
Do you and James share a room?
We do. To cut down on costs. But I do have to say, this trip is sponsored by the Backyard Grill out there at corner West and Jones Road. Got to get those plugs in, man.
They're great.
Good.
They make sure.
Good beer selection.
Did y'all have 2 beds or did y'all have to share?
We did have 2 beds,
Oh,
so
wow.
we didn't have like a pillow situation. Where's your hand? No, we have to worry about that.
What does James
It's
sleep
good.
in?
I feel like
No.
I
We're
feel
not playing this game.
I feel like you could have like shared a bed because I feel like James doesn't take up a lot of room in the bed.
I feel
Well,
like.
I can't hear anything that Chad's saying, just so you guys know.
Oh, hold on, let me turn
But
it up.
I don't even know what y'all are talking about. I just heard do you and James share a bed, and I would think, and listen, this is not has nothing to do with sexual orientation or anything.
it's
Okay,
just adorable.
I
Of
just
course
think that James would probably be the little spoon, right?
That's kind of what I was just saying.
Yeah, I think so.
If we're gonna identify people as spoons,
Yeah.
which is silverware, it's not like
Yeah,
nothing
no,
weird.
James is definitely a little spoon.
Like the teaspoon.
No, he's more of like one of those little like decorational spoons that your grandmas hang on their wall.
Oh, like the one you buy like in Arkansas as like the thing that you're gonna bring home.
Like,
Yeah.
like the one that Mike
Yeah.
has a big collection
Yeah,
of.
Mike has a big collection of spoons. Chad, I have this like this vision of James wearing long underwear with the butt flap. Is that?
Well, I'm glad
Is it the
that's
beard?
your fantasy and that's what you're envisioning. But no, I don't think he's pretty straightforward. He's married, 2 kids. It's t-shirt and shorts for the guy. I mean,
What
that's
about a
it,
nightcap? Did he have a
That-
nightcap? I feel like we would have like one of those sleeping caps. What are those called? Just a nightcap.
Have you
Does he have an
ever
oil
seen
lamp?
James without a hat?
I've never seen James. That's what I'm saying. I think he sleeps in one of those caps. with
Exactly.
little-
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. See, maybe that's where I went long underwear at that, and it is in the mountains.
What about the long night shirts?
Oh yeah, long night shirt. Does he
Oh
do
my
long?
gosh, we are more into. I thought we were talking about the Great American Beer Festival.
This is the things, the juicy parts people want to know about, Chad. About what?
Oh yeah,
what
that's
is-
right. Yeah, what James Simpson wears to bed? I don't think so. No, no.
Dude,
Actually,
listen,
I think
we
you'll
know our
find-
audience. Hold on, let me look at the chat.
Behind the scenes.
Jeffrey wants to know, and then on Twitter we've got like 17 people are like hearting that up. I'm just saying, I can't.
Well, I think Catherine made the point of saying that she heard a lot about it and then it just kind of fizzled out. Well, the big talk was actually around. Ready for this?
Is he still talking?
Can you not hear him? I'm trying to. Let me see if I can.
I can't hear anything he's saying.
Oh, how about now? Keep talking,
All right.
Chad.
Well, tell Kath. All right. Well, tell Catherine. I'm responding to her comment that she said, "Oh, I heard all about the JBF, and it just kind of fizzled out." And here we go.
Can't hear.
The big talk was the lines at Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings set up a pop-up bar inside the festival, and they were giving away wings and letting people sit around and watch sports and eat wings rather than go around and talk at all the booths. It was really cool,
Yeah.
but everybody was like, wait a minute, can I eat at Buffalo Wild Wings anytime?
Yeah.
I can't really go to the festival. And, that was the big hype. Also, Eighth Wonder, the Texas representative with the Jameson Caskmates,
Uh-huh.
took their rocket fuel
Ooh.
and aged it in Jameson casks, and it was heaven.
Bet it was.
There you go.
Uh,
All right.
I need some of that.
Okay.
Need some of that in my life.
All right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
would you recommend people go to GABF?
I can give you all the tips, but nobody's going to take them because every year the same thing happens. Nobody listens. I mean, I'll give you the tips. It's real simple. Okay? Go
Okay.
to the Thursday session. Everybody's like, oh, it's Thursday. It's the slowest. They didn't even sell out till the day of the show. Yeah. Guess what? That also means there's no line. No line, no wait. And nobody's out of beer. And you get to see all the celebs because they haven't gone home yet. So, yeah. Go Thursday.
So go early.
Thursday's a good
Go-
day.
Everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to go Friday and Saturday, or like the Saturday night. Go Saturday night. Watch what happens.
Yeah.
You watch people puking their brains out. Everybody's out of beer, and you're drinking whatever swill on the bottom of the gut rot that you can get.
Okay. So Thursday, go early,
Crazy.
and then
Go early. Yep, and don't expect to ever sit down if you go to the Falling Rock Tap House unless you go early, which we did. We got there at like 10:30 in the morning, and they were serving beer. And within 30 minutes of their posted opening time, there was not a seat in the place.
okay,
So
So there's another fun fact for you.
cool.
Book your hotels early because price goes up about $200 if you're not careful.
and then
Real fast.
Then you have to share a room with somebody.
With James and
Yeah.
Spoon.
Well, hey, listen, we're in radio. Listen, if we were TV guys, maybe we could afford our own room, but we're radio, so
Okay.
and we can't afford a down payment on a free lunch.
All right. Well, what's on the show this week? Anything big on the show this week?
Actually, we are discussing the collaboration with Omegang and Brash.
Oh.
That's big stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
You got
Chad,
It's called it Snack.
when
Yep.
are you going to have Liquid Lunch on your show?
Hey, we got producers, and James handles all that. He handles all the bookings, man. You can't yell. Don't yell at me. Issue that challenge to him.
I don't feel like I'm yelling.
I'll hold on, whoa. I'll endorse it.
Oh, yeah?
I'll endorse it, absolutely. But I can't make those decisions. See, I mean, there's a reason that it's What's on Tap Radio with James Simpson and another guy.
And Liquid Lunch.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, welcome. We're glad you're back, Chad.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah,
back in the neighborhood.
absolutely. No. Again, on that, St. Arnold, congratulations to St. Arnold, who pulled down a few medals. We actually came home with 18 medals. ABGB cleaned up.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Austin got 7. San Antonio got 2. We got 2. And but yes, the St. Arnold Oktoberfest, nice beer, but I like to call it Scotchtoberfest.
Yeah. All right. We'll discuss it. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I'm
Chad.
going to crack a beer. You guys have fun. All right, the Drunk Dial Line is signing off. Chad
Yeah.
Pilbeam, What's on Tap Radio. Cheers.
Thanks for
All
calling,
right,
Chad.
Toodles, Chad. All right. There's Chad Pilbeam. Wow. You couldn't hear him, man? What is that? Catherine? Hey, Catherine. Hello.
What's that?
I think she
Oh, I'm
fell
sorry. I
asleep.
fell asleep.
All right.
You couldn't
Sorry.
hear him at all?
We're good now.
I thought I had that
Oh.
adjusted. I don't.
No, I mean, I assumed that all that dead air was probably him talking, but I didn't. No.
No, Chad never shortened of an opinion.
No, I mean, yeah.
What was he saying that the St. Arnold? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I wasn't really completely paying attention.
Yeah.
Was he saying that the St. Arnold's Oktoberfest isn't a true Oktoberfest style?
Well, it's not.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Catherine knew that because we've talked about it before, right, Catherine?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, it's an ale. It's he's saying it's more like a Scotch ale.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think it's one in that category before, but anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
so what are some of your other favorite
Oh,
Oktoberfest
me?
style?
Well, Catherine, let me
Yeah.
tell you something I had the other day that was divine.
Okay.
Bearded Fox, which is right here by my house.
Right.
Or not right by my house, but close enough. Mike Sturm, who, if you don't know Mike, then your life is lacking. He's one of the sweetest dudes ever, and
Okay.
gives the best brewery tours maybe ever. Maybe it was just for my daughters, but he went through, showed the grains like each individual, like this is how it's milled. This is where the water
Nice.
hits it, and this is the track goes up, and these are the hops, and these are where they come in. And he just went through. He's like a teacher. Like if a kindergarten teacher taught you how to make beer, it would have been Mike. He's just this likable, lovable dude. And then on top of that, this Foxtoberfest. Have you had it, Kennedy?
Yes, it is freaking phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
like-
good beer.
And their brewery tucked back behind. That's like in the third row of there's like a what's the Cajun place? Fontenot's.
Yeah.
Fontenot's Cajun Meats, and then there's like the middle row, the place that tints windows because I need to get my windows retinted, and that's. But anyway, and then it's Bearded Fox, and they have this intimate little, not little, but you go in there and you just hang out and you meet people, and you run into people in the neighborhood, and it's just they have delicious beers in there, and their Foxtoberfest is
Nice.
mwah. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It is. I want you to come hang out there.
I want to come hang out there.
Yeah,
We've done a few shows from there.
we have. We did the cigar show.
Yeah.
Would you ever do a cigar show?
Listen. No. I mean, I'd be there, I guess, if it was necessary, but I'm not going to smoke a cigar.
Even if it's a cigar and beer pairing like we did?
I mean, why?
Why not?
Why can't we do a cigar and birthday cake pairing?
We could do that.
a beer and birthday cake pairing, or a beer and cheese, or a beer and
We could do a
cured
beer-
meats.
Beer and pie.
We could do a beer and cheese for sure. They do that at St. Armand's
I-
with the Houston Dairy Maids.
Don't care about the taste or aroma of cigars, but that's just me, you know?
I don't do it very often. It's very, very like once every like 4 years or so.
Yeah.
Like when we schedule a show. But that was a fun show. I
Yeah.
learned a lot. That was a good one.
You know what it is that bothers me about cigars? And maybe this is because I was a child of the 90s, and we smoked a lot of cigarettes in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay? Because we were just coming off of Reality Bites and all that stuff. Cigarettes are quick.
Yeah, they are.
You know? Cigars, that's an investment of time.
Yes, it is.
We're talking hours. Having to puff on that thing.
Yeah.
And then you can put it away and smoke it later. Like, it's really gross.
No.
You could theoretically, but it's not.
They discourage that. That's one
Oh,
thing.
okay.
That's
I don't
one thing
know.
I remembered.
My stepdad used to be a real cigar smoker, and he would like carve out his time.
Yeah.
He'd have to do it outside because my mom didn't like didn't
Yeah.
want him smoking in the house. He would go. I bought him one of those like outdoor chairs that had like a roof on it, so he could go sit out in the yard with his cigar and a book.
Yeah.
And he would just be out there for like 8 hours.
Yeah, it is. But it's like forced relaxation. I can see
Right.
that part of it. With all
Yeah.
the hustle and bustle of everything we have going on, sometimes you need that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I do have a pipe, which I got to just kind of try out. I like it, but I don't do it very often. And
Yeah.
it makes my sock drawer smell really
Is it like a
nice.
corncob pipe?
It
or
is
like
actually. It is. Because
okay.
it was cheap, and they work really well, and you don't have to invest
Yeah.
the money.
right.
But you know, that you don't have the time commitment there.
It's faster.
Yeah, and you have the because you don't have to put as much. You know, you just dump it out when you're done.
So I can say I've definitely smoked pipes before, but probably not the kind that you're smoking.
Not like Santa. Oh, so here's what happens
Yeah.
when.
Well, I mean, I don't know if maybe Santa gets the munchies.
Yeah, no, I get it. I wonder how long it'll be till we can do that show here in Texas.
I can't wait. Well, I don't know because I'm old now.
Yeah, yeah,
Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, I get so excited, and then I'm like, wow,
yeah.
I'm almost 40, so it's probably not the same
No,
as it was 20 years ago.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have there's a big shoulder shrug for this guy. I don't.
You would do it at least once, though, right?
I mean, my kids are never going to go back and watch this. I mean, I have in the past.
If it's legal, listen, okay? And I'm just starting to get into where I'm talking to my daughter about. Let me just say this: my mother was not very savvy. She talked to me about nothing.
Yeah.
She never partied.
Right.
She never drank.
Did she not,
ever.
or did she just not talk about it?
No, my mom, she's very religious. She, even now, she drinks one glass of wine and she gets very emotional and starts crying. She never did those things.
Yeah.
And anybody I've ever talked to, any of her friends or any of my cousins that she used to hang out with all say, no, your mother was a bookworm. She was just reading books and like being good or whatever.
Yeah.
I was the complete opposite of that. So I did a lot of stuff. And I would come home intoxicated, and my mom would think that I had the flu because I'd be throwing up.
She never caught on? She never knew?
No. She would lay with me in my bed and she would put a little trash can next to the bed and like rub my head like this. When I would come home like on break from school or whatever and come hang out with my San Antonio friends.
Yeah.
And she thought I was sick. I mean, was she, I don't know, but that's what she pretended to think I was sick.
Okay.
So anyway, so now my daughter's 17, and I'm starting to kind of creep into talking to her about things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you know that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Has she been coming home sick?
She's going to go somewhere. Someone's going to offer her something. She's going to say yes. Like, these things are eventual. It's going to happen. So we're talking about how, like, don't be afraid to call me. I don't want you driving. You know, I know you're going to try stuff, but blah, 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 blah. But then we have to talk about not just drinking.
It's everything, right?
Right? It's everything. So then I'm like, okay, well, if you're going to do drugs, that's a different thing. That's not the same as just, I don't want you doing anything, but don't snort anything.
Yeah.
Don't take anything from anyone else. And really, it's not even about smoking the pot. It's about where you have to go to get the pot. You know,
in Texas currently, yes.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole thing that like is bigger than her that she doesn't really understand. because like we went to some shady spots. It wasn't safe, the places that we were going to get the stuff that we needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I'm trying to explain to her that like it's not really about eating the brownie. It's about where you have to go and the people you have to interact with to get the pot for the brownie.
Yeah.
And that's the dangerous thing.
Yeah, scary. Straight up scary.
Yeah, super scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think, as far as parenting goes, like, you just have to be straightforward with them. And then scare the shit out of them.
Yes. Yes.
Right? You never give them the most mild circumstance of what could happen.
No.
You got to go universally huge.
Well, you also have to embarrass them. Isn't that a
Yeah.
big part of it? I don't have kids, but I imagine.
Theoretical parenting brought to you by Kennedy.
I imagine like embarrassing your kids is a big part of it too.
I don't know. I mean, if you take okay, so for us with beer, I've made it like they make fun of the Bud Light commercials. Like, oh, those guys are dorks.
Yeah.
Like with the dilly dilly part, I got mad at the dilly dilly campaign because the
Yeah.
king is a bully.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that guy's a bully. Like throw somebody in the pit of misery because they drink mead.
Yeah. Mead's awesome.
Right.
I mean, they portray the guy that likes the mead as a total douche, but he's not. People that drink mead are pretty cool. I've been around a lot of mead
Yeah.
drinkers in my time. I've had mead. I've had a lot.
Meat's delicious. Delicious. Yeah.
Delicious. No, it is delicious for sure.
Delicious.
It'll let you right off that leash.
Yeah.
You'll lose all inhibitions on some mead.
I mean, when you have the choice of Mead and Bud Light, it's kind of a no-brainer there.
No, you grab some Meridian Hive.
Yeah, you grab.
Forget it, son.
Yeah.
Meridian Hive all day.
And I hate that expression "dilly dilly" when people go around saying
No,
that.
but
I'm
the
like,
king was a bully, and we
You know
went
what?
over
The
that.
expression dilly dilly sounds deviant to me.
Yeah, like you're sticking a finger in somebody's butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're gonna give him the old dilly dilly while he's passed
I
out.
don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like
I don't
it.
like it.
Yeah.
I never
I
liked
prefer being
ever
awake.
since I was a kid that like the dilly bars at
Dairy Queen.
I was like, nah, I'm
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
I don't need a dilly bar.
Dilly bars were good.
Hey, you want a dilly? Yeah, if somebody says, "Hey, you want a dilly bar?" Always say no.
No, thank you. I'll take a dip
Hold
cone.
on.
instead.
Go with the
I got hold on.
No. We've had that one before.
Well,
What do we not have?
well, this one somebody told me was the best.
It's not. It's fine. It's
It's-
good.
it's-
but
it's
I've had
good.
it before. Eyinger. It's been around since 1827. It's still an independent brewery. Try it. It's good. But I've had it.
well,
Back Pew or Freetail? Which have we had?
I'll go back pew.
All right.
It's
Sorry,
within
Catherine.
arm. It's
Catherine,
with-
do you need a scooch?
It's within. It's
I
with-
do, because guys, something really epic has happened. Something life changing is happening today.
What? Can you tell
I'm
me?
going.
You're
from
making a
being
baby.
Just a normal human being to being a van mom,
Oh, you're
a
getting your
minivan mom today.
Congratulations. Listen.
Is it?
here's-
Here's the thing.
The minivan
The,
talking.
the conversation that everybody listening to this was not privy to. With a minivan, you just got to let go. You're going to have that minivan for the next 7 years or so.
Yeah, at least.
There's going to be chicken strips down in the seat. There's going to be
There's going to be a chocolate milk somewhere that's going to reek and
and
smell
eventually
horrible.
explode. There's going to be a Go-Gurt, stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Partially. Clean it out once a
Yeah.
month or so. Have
Yeah.
the kids do it. That's the best part. You
Yeah.
have them pick up. You
Yeah,
get.
but listen, Josh. Listen, that's great in theory, and you know that.
Jose says minivans rock.
Kids do it. Kids are not good at
No,
cleaning
you
things.
wait. You make them go back out. You get home and you say, "Y'all are taking this bag out." You clean out the van.
No, I do that, and I do that now, but they're terrible at it.
Yeah, they are. They'll get like 3/4 of it though.
Like you tell your kids, go get all your laundry for me, and they come back with one sock.
True, but you
Not
just
even-
gotta. You gotta look. Just stick some Glade plug in, like on the vents. Stick those
Yeah.
on there. Cover up most of the smell, and then just
Okay, so today we're getting the van today. have to actually go wake up Jason because he worked last night. We're going to go get the van today, and then I remembered that Harry has a football game tonight.
yeah,
So right out of the gate,
yeah. It's a minivan.
Oh, right out of the gate, it's gonna stink.
Monster.
It's
that
fine.
little stink monster is going to be getting into my car all dirty,
Yeah, man.
muddy. Yeah.
Well, take the cleats off. Take a bag. Put the cleats in a bag. Put the
Yeah,
shoulder
that's what
pads
we're
in
gonna have to do,
the
yeah.
back.
and then I'm just going to be like, don't, like, you can sit, but don't just kind of hover.
Take a towel.
Like girls do in public bathrooms. Just go about 30 centimeters right above the toilet.
Have him
seat. Don't
change.
actually-
Have him change before he gets in the car.
I mean, listen. Let me tell you something. I have to go, but let me just tell you something really fast. And I don't know if this is something that you guys ever did. Every time that kid puts a shirt on, he puts it on backwards.
Yeah, that happens.
Every time.
What's the problem?
I still do that.
What? Isn't there just some kind of like cosmic percentage where like at least 50% of the time he would put it on properly?
Yeah.
It's almost like he's trying to put it on wrong.
Well, let me ask you a question. Is your son really into crisscross?
Is he really into what?
Crisscross.
That's so dumb.
What's crisscross?
You know, jump.
Like
jump.
crisscross the game, the band?
Yeah.
I like make you jump.
Jump.
No. Yes, he's way deep, knee deep.
Well,
into,
that's why he's wearing his clothes on.
Crisscross band.
That's why he's wearing his clothes backwards.
He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. This morning he was eating breakfast. Okay, I told him to go grab your backpack. We're leaving. He gets up to walk. He's walking out the door, you guys, and there's peanut butter and waffles just painted all down the front of his shirt. His uniform shirt. I had to clean him up with baby wipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This, you know what the lesson here is? And I hope everyone's listening. Don't have children.
Or invest
Don't
in
do it.
parkas.
Hey, I accept your.
Yeah,
I
just
accept
don't
that.
do it.
I won't.
Don't-
I won't do that. I will not
I'll tell
have
you
children.
what you have that I will never have again. Naps,
Ooh, man.
guilt-free movies.
You know
You
what?
could probably put your TV up as loud as you would like it to be.
Yeah.
You never have to sign a behavior chart or fill out a reading log.
What's that?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get home and watch a rated R movie and take a nap.
You should enjoy that and take a real nice nap and
nap.
eat.
Yeah.
Eat whatever you want
And
in
then-
abundance, and nobody will say anything to you.
Oh, not only that, I'm not gonna wear pants the rest of the day.
Yeah, you can't do that when you have kids. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I hide candy just so that I can eat it peacefully later without anyone being like, "Can I have some of that? How come you get candy and I don't get candy?" Because I'm an adult and you're a child. That's why.
They'll find that spot. They'll sniff it out.
Get a job and then you can eat candy.
Oh yeah, they're old enough to start working.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Have fun with that van. Post some
Later.
pictures.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
All right.
Later.
Enjoy
Later.
your afternoon. Bye.
Bye. All right, Catherine's out. Catherine's outie.
She's outie.
Going to get a van.
Yeah. Hold on. I never got to give my picks.
Oh, well, hold on. Crack that back pew, man. Give me a quarter pour.
It's like
Quarter pour. I meant like up that glass. No,
Oh.
it's fine. That's fine.
that literally is a quarter pour.
That's fine.
Here, show the camera. Your quarter pour.
Quarter pour. It's like backwash. Schomburg wouldn't even drink that. That's all Eeps.
It literally is a quarter pour.
Hold on.
I didn't rip you off on that.
That's a little hoppier. We need to read up on Back Pew's Fest beer. That's pretty good right there. Hey, Tom McMurray.
Oh, is he on?
Yeah, he is.
Hi, Tom.
Dan says Mead Rocks. Agreed.
Yeah.
I think I did. Colossus. Which one is the Colossus, Dan, if you're still watching? I saw a big bottle of Meridian Hive this morning. They have the draft meads, which is great. And it's has the Renfest started? Has the Renaissance Festival started?
I don't know. You're asking me.
I think an insider party has. I thought the 29th maybe. Is that this weekend? You know what we hadn't even mentioned this episode before Catherine jetted off? The shirt I'm wearing and the shirts you could be wearing, brought to you by Barbacoa Apparel.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have the wrong one?
No, I'm ready. I just have to. Hold on. I gotta do
the
this.
thing with the thing.
I gotta do this. Yeah.
Barbacoa Apparel. Check it out, y'all. Go to barbacoaapparel.com/shop. You can buy any of those shirts you see there on your left. Of course, the breakfast taco tees. Taco knot like I'm wearing right now.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, it is. It's a hoppier, right?
It is a little hoppier. I kind of like it.
But it's not overly hopped.
No.
It's like Bobby nailed this, right? Bobby Harrell, he's to beer like Barbacoa Apparel is to shirts.
Mm-hmm.
They both make fine product.
Yes.
I like that. That's good. That's the problem with trying to pick your favorites. Bobby Harrell comes up with this fest beer, with a little hop forward fest beer, and Barbacoa Apparel comes up with all these shirts, and you're like, what's my favorite? Like, I can't pick a favorite. I love them all. They're all good in their own way.
Don't ask me to pick a favorite.
Yeah, but you can go to barbacoaapparel.com/shop, get yourself one of those shirts. You can also go to HEB and get one of those exclusive HEB designs like the salsa dancing and the taco trucks and the others. The others. I don't want to leave anybody else. I'll just go right there and say the others. New designs coming soon as well to your local HEB, exclusive as well.
I'm guessing they probably don't have the Golden Girl design at HEB.
No, they're exclusive. When I say exclusive, you can only go to HEB and all across Texas. So get that Barbacoa Apparel on you. Things coming up. Renfest. If you're going to go to the Renfest and you're not dressing up, you should probably be rocking a Barbacoa Apparel t-shirt. If you're going out trick-or-treating and your kids are dressing up and you're not, you should probably be rocking a Barbacoa Apparel t-shirt. If you're going on a first, second, third, 18th date, whatever, you should probably be
first date for sure.
Rocking a Barbacoa Apparel t-shirt. If you're going to pick out pumpkins, if you're going on a hayride, if you're going to an Oktoberfest at all the breweries around Texas in the next few weeks, you should probably be rocking a Barbacoa Apparel t-shirt. barbacoaapparel.com/shop. Bringing you today's Liquid Lunch.
If you're on trial for capital murder, Barbacoa Apparel t-shirt.
And eat a pudding pop.
Yeah.
If you're going to jail.
If you're going to jail for that rock Barbacoa Apparel.
Looks good all the time. All right. Also today's show. Am I just jumping too fast?
No, you're good. You're good.
Should have said this earlier, but the grain cellar.
So I was at the grain cellar on Tuesday. I went Tuesday because I brewed yesterday.
What'd you brew?
I brewed a brown ale.
Cool. Was it English or American?
Yes.
Hop forward or no? What type of hops did you use?
One was called Fuggles.
Okay.
And there's two. I don't remember the other one. Fuggles kind of.
You gotta start keeping track. You gotta start.
I do. You
gotta start writing stuff down.
And then the yeast, I knew I need to remember the yeast because you guys always ask me, what kind of yeast did you use? And it's some English type yeast.
So an English brown ale. Fuggles are English hops.
Yeah.
So it's an English brown ale.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
American brown ale.
It absolutely is a...
Northern or Southern?
What?
Northern English brown ale
I heard
or
you,
Southern
but I don't
English
know.
brown ale?
So it's actually I think a Newcastle clone that helps out. Is what he told me.
Southern English brown. I don't know.
So yeah,
but Northern are going to be even less hop forward because there's less hops north. Like Scotch ales, Scotch ale.
Yeah,
has very few hops because they didn't have the hops.
So this time I brewed, Mike gave me he lent me his grain father just to heat up the water.
Mike. TD Mike?
TD Mike.
Has a grain father?
Well, it's not it's just the one that heats up the water.
Okay, right.
That's all it does. It heats up the water, keeps it to a consistent temperature.
So that's not the grain father. That's the
but there's a grain father. It's a grain father brand.
Yes.
It's not the actual
Sparge water heater.
Yeah. Yes. That thing saves so much time, and it is freaking awesome.
It looks like a coffee dispenser, right?
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. But man, it saved me so much time, and like I had everything brewed in like 4 hours.
There you go.
It was in the fermenter in like within 4 hours.
Yeah, and if you want to brew a Newcastle clone brown ale, Northern brown ale, or whatever, and you want to buy a grain father, you know where you should go? The Grain Cellar.
Yeah, the Grain
Humble's
Cellar.
Premier Homebrew Store, one-stop fermenting shop, 240 1st Street West, Humble, Texas, 77338. Out there by Hop Stop, also by Ingenious, and
yeah, I took my last beer over there, my Hefe. He gave me a few pointers, let me know that probably need to sit. Wasn't quite ready. It was a little young still.
Yeah.
But
which is a typical early brewer thing. You rush it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I said maybe like a couple more weeks in the bottle. It should be excellent.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a great mentor.
He is a teacher. And if you walk in today and say, Liquid Lunch sent us, sent me, sent us, sent we, they, y'all, free hugs, waist up, waist down. Preston will hug you.
Largest variety of hops in the Houston area, the greater Houston area.
It's a lot of hops.
It's a lot of hops.
Yeah. You can go English brown ale. You can go German wheat beer. You can go American West Coast IPA. Anything you want to do. He's got it right there at the Great Cellar, bringing you 2 days Liquid Lunch. Thank you, Preston. Thank you. So, a lot of good Oktoberfest beers we've tried today.
Oh, somebody asked me if I used the Burton ale yeast.
Did you? Is that Jeffrey asking that? It sounds like a Jeffrey.
No, it's a Dan.
Oh.
Man.
You don't know. Dude, you got to start making...
I know. I need to... Oh, God. I'm bad. And, whoa, your dogs are humping each other over here.
It happens.
I
Everybody's
don't know.
humping around.
I think it had, like, a name of an English town
That's Burton-on-Trent?
for the yeast.
Burton.
I don't know.
Burton-on-Trent is where they first developed the pale ale because of the water.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Preston, if you're watching, you can tell me.
Mike Sturm's watching.
Yeah,
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike. Oh, I didn't get to do...
Foxtoberfest still on tap. Good. Everybody
Yeah.
needs to get over to Mike. If you can answer this question quickly, is there anywhere else, other than the brewery? Obviously, go, hang out, enjoy. But anywhere else that people can enjoy Foxtoberfest that we know of around the greater Cypress area?
Obviously, the best place to enjoy Foxtoberfest would be
at the brewery.
At the brewery,
yeah, it's a fantastic beer.
Is there a second best place to enjoy Foxtoberfest?
I hope so. I bet you there is. I bet you there's a few kegs floating around somewhere.
All right, let me do this. Since I made the graphic and we hadn't got to it yet.
Oh, your picks?
Yeah, my picks.
Yeah, man.
And so, yeah, like obviously my top pick was St. Arnold, which I just found out it's not a true October.
It's good though.
It's good. I like it a lot. But I really like that the real ale. Look at that one.
Clean,
That's good.
crisp.
Yeah. And so last time we did an Oktoberfest last time.
Locatelli's on Grant. Has a Foxtoberfest. Sorry, go ahead.
That 9 band is really good. It's a good solid choice. And the Ryan Sons, you can get that anywhere too.
So you went Blanco, Dallas.
Yeah, I mixed it up. I didn't want to do just Houston beers, but yeah, you actually picked like some of my favorite ones. Like
that's the deal.
That Foxtoberfest is really good too.
It really is.
And so I just wanted some other good choices out there, and I just wanted to point them out.
The G Spot. Mike said the G Spot's got it out in Fulshire. Growler Spot.
Oh, there's really a place called the G Spot?
If you can find it.
Hold on. I thought the G Spot was a myth.
No, but you got to be able to find it first, man. You got to be able to find the G Spot. No, we love the G Spot. Growler Spot out in Fulshire, man. That's Josh and the gang, man. They have good stuff. I wish that was closer. I wish Fulshire was a little closer. I'd be out there a lot.
Yeah, so
they do great work. I love the G Spot.
All right,
so
Mike, if you're reading, I don't know, you might be reading this, but Dan's asking if they can get a Crowler beer to go at Bearded Fox.
Good question.
Beer to go at
Bearded Fox. Right? All right.
Yeah. So, I was recently like in last couple of weeks. When I went to Amarillo. I went and passed through Fort Worth, and I stopped at Martin House.
How was that?
Oh, it was good. I love their beers.
You went to Martin House, and you also how was Martin House?
Martin House was good, but like I was on my way to Amarillo, so I only stopped for literally one beer.
Yeah, you got to pace yourself
and take an Instagram picture and stuff like that. Oh, it's Crowler machine works, and you can bring your own growler.
There you go.
Yeah. I didn't realize they were a production brewery. Mm-hmm. So they do over 10,000 barrels.
Wow.
And so you cannot get beer to go there.
No, you cannot. But you can have a pint there, right?
Yeah, you can have a pint there, and you can buy it by the pint. You don't have to do the token system.
Cool.
but you can't get it to go.
Didn't you also stop at Bear Arms?
On the way back, yeah.
In Waco?
Waco.
And you got to try some long wooden spoon.
I did. I actually haven't tried it yet. I'm waiting.
Next week?
Yeah.
What?
I bought some long wooden spoon, and we'll have it on the show soon. I was hoping that we could get the guy.
We've been working on that, right?
Like the guy from.
I told you to go by and say hi,
Yeah.
but you were all apprehensive.
Well, I'm busy my family. And
No. But Bear
I
Arms
was
too.
only-
You
I
didn't
was-
go.
I
Your
was-
Bear Arms are on your way back, and you didn't go like shake hands.
Well,
Are you nervous?
I am.
You gotta not be nervous. Beer
I
people are
don't-
cool.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm not really good at. I'm not good with people all the time.
All right, everybody. If you see on Instagram where Kennedy's coming by, give him some help.
I'm not always good with people.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not good with people or social situations.
Yeah. I can be a little socially awkward.
Yeah. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
It could be.
What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, well, I'm back on the work schedule. I work all weekend, so
Yeah.
nothing cool this weekend.
Right.
But I am off today, so
Okay. There you go. Enjoy, man. Yeah.
my first chug.
There you go. All right.
What are you up to this weekend?
We've got some gymnastics.
Of course.
Yeah. And then we're going to be bringing home a bus.
Oh, the bus is finally coming home.
Bus is coming home. Destination Gymnastics, y'all.
Where are you going to park this bus?
In our driveway.
No, you're not.
You're right. We got a spot. We've rented a spot. But be watching for the big blue bus driving around the Cypress area. Destination Gymnastics. My wife, Kelly Stewart, she's been in the gymnastics game for well over 2 decades. And she was, qualified for nationals. She went to state when she was in high school, state finalist. Maybe, I think she won. This is before I even knew her.
You don't know.
High school.
You don't know this.
No, she won an event in state, I believe, but then qualified for nationals and then decided to go into coaching. So she's been coaching for well over 20 years and been working at Cypress Academy of Gymnastics, home to many Olympians, including Jonathan Horton. He trains at, Jonathan Horton. He's also been on Ninja Warrior.
I know Tim Horton.
The coffee place. Jonathan Horton has almost no coffee, but he won silver medal on the bar, the high bar.
I'm also familiar with the Reverend Horton.
Yeah, no, it's different
Not
dudes.
the Reverend Horton Heat.
No.
No.
Jonathan Horton is
No,
a
dude.
dynamo. He's a dynamo. He's an amazing athlete. But he's also been on American Ninja Warrior and defeated the course because he's a ninja. Anyway, he has trained at Cypress Academy. That's where my wife has been for the last forever. And now Destination Gymnastics coming to a preschool near you. So if you're in a preschool or have kids in a preschool in the Cypress area, watch out for Tuck the Gym Bus, the big blue bus.
Nothing to do with beer whatsoever.
Not till after work.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It'll be early day.
Nothing at all.
Teaching the kids. The gym comes to you. It's the destination comes to you to learn gymnastics. Get ready. Learn your body awareness. Learn all the, it's cool. You go to those mom and me classes where you can't always get away from, your people are busy at work. They got their kids at the daycare and they do the good work there at the daycares. Well, we get to bring a little bit of that gymnastics magic to you. So it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited.
All right.
So the bus is coming home.
Jeff has been on me at least 3 times. He's messaged me about this today.
What?
He wants me to join the
Rogue Brewers?
The Rogue Brewers and to be part of the Grain Cellar Brew competition.
Do it.
And I talked to Preston about it, and I still have up into November.
Do it, man.
To do this, and I'm like, well, I don't know how to brew with slices of cake and stuff like that.
Nobody knows how to brew. How many people have brewed with slices of cake?
So Preston told me that I could actually go up there and brew with him.
Yeah.
For this competition.
But who knows how to brew with slices of cake? Nobody does that. That's not a real thing.
I don't know.
People are just figuring it out.
Now, I am pretty familiar with the 20-sided die. But
that's
well.
You're going to disclose to everybody that you play Dungeons and Dragons after work?
You've already talked to me about it. We've already talked about this.
Next week is when we get into scary, spooky stuff, and we'll start talking about that more.
Beer is due December 1st. So theoretically, I told Preston this, but I think when I get back from Europe, I might go up there on one of my days off.
You should go before, or start planning anyway before.
Yeah, I think I'll probably.
Maybe even put in an order for your ingredients. That's what I would say. Do it now. Here, not today, but.
Jeffrey says he has to use avocado and beets.
I saw that.
In his beer.
I hope they're fat beets.
Do you think is Dre gonna help you out?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. He does have the best beats.
He'll drop those fat beats.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think this is.
You should call it the Dr. Dre.
But how do you work in the avocado?
The chronic avocado.
The
chronic
Cronavado?
No, chronic guacamole.
Avocrano?
No, chronic guacamole.
Chronomole?
Huh? Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, shout out to Rick over at the Hop Stop in
Hey, Rick. How's it going, brother?
Well,
love me some Rick.
Ozzy's shouting out to Rick.
Oh, hey, Rick. Yeah, and Ozzy too.
Ozzy.
Yeah, that's music's playing, which means we only have another 3 minutes.
Oh. You know what I can do in 3 minutes?
I know what you can't do in 3 minutes.
What?
Twice.
You're right. Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. I'll say this. Thanks, everybody, for listening today. Big shout-out to the big knobby pumpkin over there. Or little knobby pumpkin. Medium-sized knobby pumpkin. Making its debut on the show. It's going to be here for a while. Delicious Oktoberfest beers that we've tried today. Live Oak, Oktoberfest. Back Pew Fest beer. Who else did we have? We had B-52's Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Is that it? Is that the span? And then we got a little Freetail. October Fiesta.
This Freetail will be done before the song ends.
Well, you're going to chug the whole thing? Give me a little splash, because I don't know that I've ever had it.
Oh.
Jose, we can't wait to see you next week. And big shout out. That's it. That's enough. And then
is Jose going to be on our show?
No, he listens in, man, because he's at work. So big thanks to everybody for listening. Thanks to Mike and Scott and Brock and Bobby, Chip and Dave and everybody making all the good Oktoberfest beers. Dave and everybody that makes them. Way to go, Ziggy Zaggy, oi, oi, oi. There he goes.
You know, I like doing the show on my day off. I'm going to say that right now.
Thanks to Drunk Kennedy.
I'm glad I don't have to go to work today.
And thanks to Catherine, best co-host ever. Thanks to all you guys for watching and listening and being a part and commenting and, drink those good Oktoberfest beers for the next month and suggestions for good pumpkin beers because we're going to start getting into spooky seasonal beers next week. I saw some out there and I'm like, there's some we got to drink. But to all you guys, cheers and enjoy the weekend and be back next week. Thanks to the Grain Cellar, Barbecue Apparel, and also, guys, thank you for clicking on that Amazon link or using the Amazon link. It has helped out a lot. Go to liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon, and everything you buy gives a little kickback here, and we can buy more equipment and keep this ship sailing. And it does help out a lot. So we appreciate everybody using that Amazon link. Please do that.
Oh, so Bobby from Back Pew on the contest has to use Fun Dip and glitter.
Oh, that's badass. Well, if anybody can do it, Bobby Harrell can. Dr. Bobby Harrell. He's a genius. All right. So. Thanks, everybody. Go buy a pumpkin.
Hey, your wife just joined.
Did she? Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly, we're wrapping up because I got to go. I got to pick up our daughters. And that's it. Oh, and we also gave a big plug for Destination Gymnastics. Tuck the gym bus coming home. Yep. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Yep. We'll see you next week. Toodles. Drink that good beer. Buy somebody else a beer. Bye-bye, everybody. Dude Productions. Else, toodles.
Technically the end. Yes, you do. She's reminding you. Got to go pick him up.
Yeah, I got